Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to a great night of championship boxing live from Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. We would first like to extend a big thank you to His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman, and His Excellency, Chairman of the General Entertainment Authority of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Turkey Al-Sheikh. It is all being brought to you by Sella, Frank Warren on behalf of Queensberry, Bob Arab's Top Rank Incorporated, and Gimmick. We get things started with 10 rounds scheduled, and it is an international heavyweight contest. It is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control, steward in charge Robin Smith, timekeeper John Smith. Our 3 judges assigned, all from England, will be Steve Gray, John Latham, and Bob Williams. Our referee in charge will be Lee Every of England. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing black, gray, and white, and weighed in officially at 299.4 pounds. A native of the Democratic Republic of Congo, he is now fighting out of Airdrie, Scotland, and brings a professional record consisting of 19 wins, just 1 defeat. 14 of his 19 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Martin Bakole. And his opponent across the ring fighting tonight out of the red corner. He comes to the ring wearing white with black and red and weighed in at 257.1 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, by way of his native country of Cameroon. He has a professional record consisting of 40 wins, 7 defeats, 1 draw, with 28 of his 40 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Carlos Takam.
Okay, lads, when I say stop, you stop boxing. When I say break, you take a step back. Keep your hands up, protect yourself full time. Good luck to you both. Good luck.
So we start tonight with Martin Bakole against Carlos Takam. We start outside for the undercard in this smaller arena. Then we'll move inside. 5 heavyweight fights out here. And then we go inside into the Kingdom Arena for the main event. Later on, we'll see Eminem perform. We'll see Theory in the ring with Ngannou. But this is Bakole against Takam. And Martin Bakole, Richie, the first thing you noticed about him yesterday is the fact that he weighed in at 299 pounds. He's 42 pounds heavier than the man he's in there with tonight, Carlos Takam.
Yeah, a bit surprising. You know, his last contest, I think he was around 280 pounds, so he's nearly 20 pounds heavier than what he was when he fought back in April. He's a bit powerful fella, is Bakole. Very, very confident and ranks highly in the world. WBC is number 9, WBA is at number 2, remember, and with the IBF he's number 12. So he's a world-class fighter. And yeah, let's see if he gets the job done tonight, because this could be difficult against Takam.
Takam can be wily, very experienced. He's 42, 40 wins in 48 fights. He's been in with some good men. Both of them have wins on their record over the 2016 Olympic champion Tony Yoka. It's only the 5th time, though, since December 2020 that we've seen Bakole in the ring. Certainly feels Bakole that he can mix it with the best in the division, and he has to produce here tonight, start to prove that if he's going to move on. He's originally from the Democratic Republic of Congo and boxes out of Airdrie in Scotland these days, and he's the one, as you'd expect, who's landing the heavier shots in the early stages.
He's feeling there his opponent with that jab, isn't he? I remember watching Bakole spar Anthony Joshua up in Sheffield a couple of times and always gave a good account of himself. He's also sparred Dubois, he's also sparred Alexander Usyk, so yeah, he's been around a bit, sparring. Only had obviously 20 fights, 1 defeat. But But yeah, he's certainly got experience against big men sparring in the gyms.
And one thing that Bakole has been saying in the build-up is he plans to try and finish this as early as he possibly can. He has got 10 wins inside the first 2 rounds. He can bag. He's won 19 of 20 as a professional, 14 of them by stoppage. 12 years younger than the man he's in there with tonight. Bakole in the black tartan trunks, the white, red and black of the veteran Carlos Takam.
So you can see that the respect is there from Takam. He knows he's felt Bakole's power already, so he knows Bakole is a big puncher. So he's got to move that head. See, that's the right tactic there from Takam. If he's going to come forward and close the gap, he's got to do it with fast head movement to avoid the shot as he's actually coming forward.
Totally happy to stand and wait. You wouldn't expect to see a great deal of movement, would you, from a man weighing 299 pounds? And if the first round's any indication, that's exactly what we're going to get here. A static target, but he's got the power, Richie, when he decides to throw it.
Yes, most certainly. I thought Bakole actually won that round. He kept Takam at bay with that jab. Takam just showing you what he's got to do with the head movement.
What do you think his speed? I don't want to come in. I know that. If you say like that, don't bring a jab in. It's better than the thing. That's the first guy. What was it?
Takam, one of the fighters, Richie, chooses to stand up between rounds. 1 or 2 have done it down the years.
Shows his confidence in his fitness and he's done his work.
So all set for the second round. This one's scheduled for 10 at heavyweight. The entire card from this point are heavyweight fights, culminating in Tyson Fury against Francis Ngannou inside in the Kingdom Arena. And that's to work out who is the baddest. The battle of the baddest was a little bit later on. Takam's been in with the likes of Alexander Povetkin, Anthony Joshua, Joseph Parker, Joe Joyce. Bakole's only loss was via stoppage to Michael Hunter at York Hall back in 2018. And we're going to see a fighter a little bit later on called Arslanbek Makhmudov, who I think the general consensus is he's the big secret in the heavyweight division, and Carlos Takam is the only man so far to take in the distance. So even though he's 42, there's still life in there, and of course he's got a wealth of experience as well.
Lots of experience, hasn't he? Yes, been 12 rounds with Joseph Parker. And he's been into the 9th and 10th round of several contests, so yes, experience. He's fought good opposition, and a cautious start from him. He's obviously just feeling out Bakole, but Bakole's actually boxing a sensible fight in that he's just waiting for Takam to come into range, work with the jab, and then he'll just try to bring him onto the right hand. So it's going to be hard for Takam to actually close that gap, because that jab's just stuck in his face all the time. That's why head movement is crucial, very fast head movement, but also fast feet to get him to close that gap down.
Nelson in the Martin Bakole corner is urging him to move his feet and let his shots go. They're not very happy at all, Richie, by the fact that he's just stood there relatively still in the centre of the ring. They want a bit more movement from their man, and I think a bit more punches thrown, a few more punches thrown, shall I say.
Yeah, even like I said before, though, he's just waiting for Takam to come into range. It's because Takam is not coming forward, and that's why Bakole's probably hesitating a little bit. Just waiting, look, see, he's the much bigger man sitting there waiting. That's not a bad shot there from Takam, so he's got to get close to land that right hand, remember. And at the moment, you have to say, I think that the pace is probably suiting Bakole, and Takam's got to up the tempo a little bit.
Well, you would say it's been a very hot day here in Riyadh. It's cooled down significantly, and he He just managed to land a little short left hook at the end of that combination for Bakole, just as Takam was on the way out. Closing stages here of the second round of this one. Big left hook thrown by Takam.
Well blocked though there for Bakole.
Yeah, the right hand.
He gets up close, so that's not bad from Takam. Good tactics, fast feet, whips that right hand over. Got to quicken up the feet. That wasn't bad there. He actually drew the lead of Bakole and then came back with that right hand. There it was there. Look, that's a super shot. Didn't quite catch him clean, but nevertheless, good work there from Takam.
That's Billy Nelson in Martin Bakole's corner, and two Hall of Fame promoters there, Frank Warren alongside Bob Arum.
And the main man behind them, Roberto Duran there.
It really is.
What a legend.
Yeah, it's a star-studded cast list, and you will see some superstars ringside here as the night goes on. Third round here scheduled for 10 between Martin Bakole and Carlos Takam. And the oohs and ahs as that one landed. That's better from Bakole, doubling up on the left hook and then starting to let the punches go. Maybe just the first signs of distress in there from Carlos Takam, who can't avoid many of these. He's got the clubs high, they're bouncing off the top of his head with a painful shot, so that left hook got through.
Yes, Bakole's don't go to the gears here. That's not bad also from Takam. But yes, just an injection of pace there from Bakole, but Takam comes back at him. This is much better though, isn't it? Toe-to-toe stuff here.
Excellent response from Takam because he started off the round so impressively, Bakole. But as we said, the punches are bouncing off the top of Takam's head, and he's come back now, and he's the one on the front foot. Great response.
Yes, and Takam just weathered that storm a little bit, hasn't he? So he's actually getting closer to Bakole now. Both boxers here taking the risks, aren't they? They're in punching range, mid-range power shots, and Takam's landing with his own punches now also.
Shaking ahead from Bakole, but he's got his back to the ropes at the moment, and Carlos Takam with his head on his chest, although Bakole trying to let the punches go despite the fact he's on the ropes as he is.
Yeah, he's taking a risk here, Bakole. Although he looks confident, he's actually smiling. But, you know, he's got his back on the ropes. His target is full on to Takam. And Takam, this is what Takam wants. This is the type of contest he also wants. So, yeah, he's taking risks here.
Well, the referee, Lee, very happy for them to fight where they are. Little combination there from Bakole. Maybe Takam's turn to take a breather. Back he comes again with the left hook.
Big shots going in from both boxers here. Bakole just keeping his eye on Takam all the time. But Takam himself has got to concentrate and try and land a shot. But Bakole's landing the better punches on the inside.
Yeah, really good uppercut that gone through, and Takam concerned by that. Bakole starting to open up again, and Takam's a sitting duck at the moment. Really good work from Bakole, who's turned it round, and Takam wobbling in there at the moment. Martin Bakole looking to time the screen. Takam came back, Bakole again. Heavy shots landing right above that commentary position. Two big men letting everything go.
Yeah, big hooks going in for Bakole. And Takam, can he weather this storm? That's the big question. Just holding on for dear life there. But Bakole, good exchange of shots. What a super left uppercut that was from Bakole.
There's the end of a round that was so significantly different to the first round and the second round. Both of them standing toe-to-toe and firing away. Great round. And here's Fabio Wardley, who's going to be fighting David Adelaide tonight for the British title. That's the chief support. That's the fight directly before we see Tyson Fury against Francis Ngannou. And there is David Adelaide, who's been confident all week, Richie. He's been talking the talk. Tonight's the night to walk the walk.
Yeah, a real 50-50 fight, isn't it, between them two? But here, a cracking round that was for this fella.
Well, let's have a look at some of this action from the third round, which was explosive at times.
Yes, this was right from the word go, wasn't it? So his corner have obviously told him to up the tempo, and he certainly did here.
hooks, uppercuts going. Although Takam is wobbling here at the start of the fourth. He's on wobbly legs, extremely wobbly legs. Bakole can sense the finish. Accurate punches going in, and he's just walking Takam down in there.
He started this round the way he finished it. Bakole on that front foot coming forward, very confident indeed. A couple of shots there from Takam, got home, but nevertheless, Bakole seems to be a man with a mission here, coming forward, wants the knockout, wants to do it in style against a very experienced opponent. Really good shot.
Carlos Takam, he's on very wobbly legs. He's got the look of a man who Bakole can land a really solid one. He might just bring an end to proceedings, looking to try and get that stroke uppercut through. Takam in full defence mode at the moment.
Yeah, missing wildly there with that right hand over the top. Bakole, I think he's looking for the finish here, just walking Takam down. Big shot again went in there for Bakole.
Of course, the extra weight brings with it extra power. These are extremely solid shots from a very big heavyweight in there, and full credit to Carlos Takam for taking as many as he has.
Yeah. Just on the outside, he's just trying to get vital seconds where he can try and recover.
One observation would be, Richie, is that the legs aren't getting any more solid. They've been wobbly now for quite some time.
Yeah, you're just waiting for another big shot on you from Bakole. Takam just staying on the outside, trying to keep his distance from the
Great body shot, super body shot. Bakole digs it in, and lands another one. More distress for Carlos Takam. Is he about to go? Another body shot. He's not enjoying those whatsoever. Bakole can sense the finish, and he steps in, he stops it. Never he stops it. Blood on the face of Carlos Takam. The referee had seen enough, and the onslaught was continuing from Martin Bakole, who wins again. It's a stoppage win for the big man from the Congo, who